If you want to edit the lock screen clock on Xiaomi 15T or 15T Pro, then first of all we need to go to settings. In here we need to find personalization settings, and then let's go over here and you can tap on your lock screen. Now as you can see over here we have our current lock screen, and of course we can customize it, where we can also customize the lock screen clock. But what you can do also is scroll down in order to find different presets which also contain different lock screen clock styles. So for example, as you can see here, we have completely different faces, and they can be, quite interesting, and you might actually prefer to use this new style instead, because once you select the preset, you cannot really change much over here as for the face of the lock screen clock. So let's say I'm gonna go for this one, and if we go ahead and customize it, we should be able to, for example, change the colors. There we go. As you can see, we can change colors for the clock. We can also split the color for additional information that is over here. But unfortunately, in this case, we don't have much more to choose from, much more to customize. Of course, we can also change the wallpaper and also apply wallpaper effects and so on and so forth. But let's actually go back to this standard style, because over here we have a bit more options. Of course, we can still change the color, but you can tap on the clock that we have over here in order to split this information. We can tap again in order to find more customization. Like for example, we can change the font, we can use different information over here, we can customize what should actually be visible in this section. So if you want to use something different, then of course we can change that quite easily. And unfortunately, there is nothing much left that we can do. We cannot zoom in and zoom out. We can actually change that for the wallpaper, but that is essentially it. And we can tap on apply in the upper right corner in order to save these changes. And that is pretty much it. Thanks for watching, leave a like and subscribe.